Hi everybody, I'm Rebecca Proctor and today I'm going to be doing my persuasive speech on why breakfast is the most important meal of the day. So, I'm sure many of you have heard before that starting your day off with a nice healthy breakfast is very beneficial for you. I know growing up all through school it was kind of pounded into our heads that we needed to make sure that we ate breakfast every single day. And as a defiant teenager, of course, you're like, whatever, I'm good with my Starbucks or my latte or my cup of coffee from home, and that will keep me through the day. But actually, it won't. And I want to share with you some benefits of eating breakfast and some disadvantages of skipping breakfast. That way, we can maybe set the story straight if breakfast is really that important to us. So, eating breakfast in the morning can help with several different things. I'm going to talk about 3 different benefits of eating breakfast in the morning. One being having more energy, the other burning more calories throughout the day, and the third one being helping to curb your appetite. So with energy, I'm sure most of you know that your body works while you're sleeping. And so when you wake up, your blood sugar is really low. And that's because your body is breaking everything down in your stomach and digesting everything for you. So you're getting rid of all that. And so when you wake up, you have low blood sugar. Eating breakfast in the morning can actually help raise your blood sugar and give you more energy to last you throughout the day. Now, it does make a difference on what you do eat for breakfast. You don't want to just have a cup of coffee and a donut and call it good, because that unfortunately is going to give you a huge spike in blood sugar, which is only going to last for a short amount of time, and then it's just going to go away and you're going to be tired again. Whereas if you eat something healthy like a piece of wheat toast with a scrambled egg, or maybe a slice of toast with peanut butter on it and a glass of juice, or a bowl of yogurt with some fresh fruit, it's going to give you that proper blood sugar level to maintain that energy that you're going to need throughout the day. Second, it helps with burning calories. So a lot of people feel that eating breakfast in the morning is a huge contributor to weight loss. And while it does help with that, it's actually not. It depends on what you're eating in the mornings, and it depends on how you go about it. So when you eat first thing in the morning, because your blood sugar's low, not only is it going to spike your energy, but it's going to kickstart your metabolism for the day. And when you get that big kickstart of metabolism right off in the beginning, it's going to set your metabolism rate for the rest of the day. So you're going to be able to burn your calories a lot quicker throughout the day because you jump started it in the morning with eating a breakfast. Now again, the sugary stuff is something you want to stay away from, because it's going to give you that quick jump and then it's going to be gone and you're going to be back to square one. And that's where you start reaching for your Snickers around 10 a.m. in the morning, or, refilling your coffee mug. The third thing that is beneficial from eating breakfast is how it helps to curb your appetite throughout the day. Now, a lot of people are skeptical about this sometimes, but I personally feel that it really works. And there are studies that have been done through Harvard University stating that women who ate breakfast throughout the day were less likely, women who ate breakfast every day were less likely to be hungry throughout the day, or less likely to grab those sugary snacks that can mess up your diet. So if you eat a nice protein-packed breakfast or fiber-packed breakfast, then you're going to be able to maintain your appetite control for the whole day. So if I were to eat like a slice of toast with peanut butter, an apple, and a cup of juice, that peanut butter is going to give me a good supply of protein, which is going to help tell my body that I'm not going to be hungry in a couple hours. And if you have a higher metabolism and that peanut butter just kind of doesn't do it for you and you feel you have to reach for a snack, reach for something healthy. Almond butter, that's a really good one. Protein-packed shakes sometimes are really good for you as long as they're not chock full of sugar. You can also get fiber through breads and grains, which will help you as well, like oatmeal. Oatmeal's a great source of fiber, and that's an actually really good filler for you as well. So those are some of the benefits of eating breakfast. With benefits of eating breakfast, there are also some disadvantages when you skip breakfast. So a lot of people skip breakfast because they feel they just don't have time, like I stated earlier. So when you skip breakfast, you are actually at risk for some pretty severe health issues. Skipping breakfast can be very bad for your body. Research has shown that major health risks such as heart disease, diabetes, and brain health are some of the side effects of skipping breakfast. So a recent study from Harvard University found that men who skipped breakfast were at a greater risk of heart disease. So the research behind that states that in a fasting state, your body is more stressful. And a fasting state would be when you skip that meal. So you're going to be in a fasting state when you skip your breakfast meal. It's going to be stressful, and it makes the body work harder, causing metabolic changes, which can lead to clogged arteries and heart defects. Dr. Christian J. Gastelum is an endocrinologist at PIH Health in Whittier, California, and he says that the changes in hormones to help maintain blood sugar levels and weight gain in patients are greater for those who skip breakfast, and they are more likely to have heart disease. In another study, it was found that women who regularly didn't eat breakfast had a 20% increase in having diabetes. So Dr. Gastelum also states that skipping a morning meal is linked with impaired glucose tolerance, and that is associated with the development of diabetes. So the theory behind that is that irregular blood sugar spikes occur when we fast for a long time and then eat a lot because we're so hungry. So if you don't eat breakfast and you end up around 10 or 11 o'clock right before lunch, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so starved because my body has just been working overtime and I haven't had anything nutritional to put in there yet, you're going to tend to overeat. And it's going to be something probably sugary because your brain automatically tells you that you need something to pick you up. So that's going to boost that glucose level so high that you could eventually end up with diabetes if you stay on that path for very long. Also, due to the drop in blood sugar while you sleep, not eating breakfast can actually influence your brain activity. So Dr. Sharon R. Weston, she's a certified diabetes educator, she suggests that skipping breakfast is a missed opportunity to provide adequate nutrients to the brain, because dietary breakdowns are important to get the right amount of carbohydrates for breakfast to optimize cognitive focus and memory. So if you're eating breakfast in the morning, you're going to help get that blood sugar going and get all that energy up to your brain as well, so your brain can function better. You'll have better memory, you'll have better focus, and that's why they press it in schools quite a bit, because when these kiddos come in and they're just dragging because they didn't eat breakfast that day, and they don't have lunch until noon, so they got to go like 4 hours without eating anything, and by the time they do eat, it's almost like it makes them sick, or they don't want to eat because they waited so long. But the teachers, they influence you to eat breakfast in the morning before you come to school. And a lot of schools are actually participating in free lunch or free breakfast programs, where the kids actually come in and are offered free breakfast. They don't even have to pay for it, just so that they can have that mental focus and they'll be able to retain the information that they're getting. So, those are just a few of the good and bad effects of eating breakfast. And so, the next time you decide that you're just going to skip breakfast today because you don't have enough time, I really hope you stop and think about some of the bad side effects of skipping breakfast. And I hope that you have fun with breakfast. Make it fun for the whole entire family. Maybe sit down and have like a chit chat in the morning, get everybody's brains going. But I hope that the information I've given you today will help you to understand the importance of eating breakfast every single morning. Thank you. You guys have a great Merry Christmas. Bye-bye.